Imagine standing in a pitch-black room, looking through a pair of modified night vision goggles at a 2,000-year-old Egyptian statue. Suddenly, where your naked eyes saw only weathered stone, a brilliant, ghostly white light erupts from the hair and the eyes of the pharaoh. This is not a digital projection or a museum trick. You were witnessing the invisible heartbeat of Egyptian blue, the world's very first synthetic pigment. Created over 5,000 years ago, this substance was so prized it was known as blue gold, yet its most powerful secret remained hidden until the age of quantum physics. For millennia, the formula for this miraculous material was lost to the sands of time. Following the collapse of the Roman Empire, the secret of the blue frit vanished, forcing later masters to import expensive lapis lazuli from thousands of miles away. Ancient writers like Vitruvius left us breadcrumbs about this desert alchemy, describing a mixture of sand, copper, and fire, but they omitted a crucial ingredient: limestone. We now know that ancient artisans were the first true materials engineers, maintaining a precise thermal window between 850 and 1,000 degrees Celsius for days. If the kiln got just a few degrees too hot, the precious blue crystals would decompose into a dark, useless green mass. If you've ever felt frustrated by how disconnected modern high-tech seems from history, this story is the bridge. Chemically, this pigment is a masterpiece known as cuproraviite. Within its crystal structure, copper ions are trapped in a unique square planar arrangement that allows them to perform a quantum trick. When hit with ordinary visible light, the pigment absorbs that energy and re-emits it as a massive burst of near-infrared radiation. This glow is completely invisible to the human eye, but for modern researchers, it has become a powerful technological tool. Using these modified goggles to experience blue vision, scientists have discovered that blue was used far more extensively than anyone believed. They found trace amounts of the pigment on the statues of the Parthenon and hidden deep within the Renaissance frescoes of Raphael. It turns out that ancient artists were using this material as a brightener, mixing tiny grains of it into white paint to make the eyes of their statues literally pop under the Mediterranean sun. This wasn't just a primitive precursor to modern chemistry, it was a peak of material science that we are only now beginning to fully understand using supercomputers. But the true nano-revolution began when we moved from the museum into the laboratory. Scientists have recently discovered that we can peel these ancient blue crystals apart into two-dimensional nanosheets that are 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. Using high-intensity sound waves, we can create a colloidal suspension of these sheets that are safe, sustainable, and incredibly bright. Unlike modern high-end dyes that suffer from phototoxicity or rapid bleaching, these ancient nanosheets display zero bleaching and maintain their intense glow indefinitely. This is the moment where 5,000-year-old art meets the future of high-tech medicine. Because infrared light can penetrate deep into human tissue where visible light cannot, these nanosheets are being used as advanced bioimaging probes. Researchers have successfully attached folic acid to these ancient sheets to specifically target and track cancer cells. By injecting these glowing Pharaoh-Particles, doctors can see through the body to monitor biological processes at a cellular level in real time. The applications don't stop inside the body. Egyptian blue is now being hailed as a sustainable solution to our energy crisis. When used as a coating for roofs and walls, this ancient pigment can reflect a massive amount of solar energy, passively cooling skyscrapers and reducing the need for air conditioning. It is even being integrated into window-embedded solar panels, where it harvests invisible light to generate electricity while remaining transparent to our eyes. We often view history as a linear progression from primitive to advanced, but Egyptian blue challenges that narrative. It is a material that was designed to represent the eternal and the divine, yet it is now defining the next generation of forensics, energy, and surgical technology. It is safe, it is abundant, and it is 5,000 years old. The journey of this unique silicate from the tombs of the pharaohs to the 3D printed scaffolds of modern medicine is a reminder that sometimes the most advanced solutions aren't found in a new patent but buried in the wisdom of our ancestors. The brilliance of the past is literally providing the illumination for our future.